All right, so here we go. I'm gonna go over the reload button that I've installed here. You can see the advantages of this. It's a lot easier to do than the reload handle on the other side. Plus it's nicely covered here. It doesn't get hit by anything. Also, you'll see I've taken the reload handle completely off here. I don't plan on using it. It's not a style or design that I really like. Plus, it's too difficult for the kids to use, so I decided to go ahead and take that off. I'll do a little demonstration here, show you how it works.
Select a game. Free for all.
Okay, so go ahead and...
TAC 87. Select a weapon. TAC 87.
And we're ready to start a game.
Get some.
So you immediately see the benefits of this. A lot easier to work. Kids find it easier, so we're really happy with it. So how do we do this? Got one here already prepared for y'all. So already removed all the screws and everything, took the battery out, took the battery cover out, took the reload handle. You can see the little switch that we're gonna be taking out of there. Alrighty, what do we got here? So I'm gonna flip it over here. Okay, so here's that little reload switch that we were looking at earlier. I'm gonna just pull that out of there. I've already disconnected it from the main board here. I've also already drilled a hole here. I drilled it with a 5/8 paddle bit, just the right size for the buttons that I posted on the page there. And then here's the button. It's got good tactile feedback, a little hex nut here. Alrighty, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this out of here. Again, this is the reload handle, or the reload switch. I'm not using this anymore, so not intending to keep it. So go ahead and just lift it on out of there. See, that's the switch that's used to reload. So for those of you who do want to use this, look away. So I'll keep that on hand just in case I want to reinstall it. I can just resolder it and put it back in really easy. Alrighty, then I'm going to pull this cable through. And these are so small, I don't have a wire stripper this small, so I'm just going to use my wire stripper fingernails here. Wrap those up real nice. And this is a solderless button, by the way, so don't need solders. It's got little bolts or little screws that tighten it up there. Tighten it up there, okay. All right, put that aside. Okay, then this, with a 5/8 inch hole, it just slides right in. It's pretty easy. Get this nut and tighten it on there. Now the cool thing about this gun is there's enough space inside. You can put this button pretty much anywhere. I was thinking about putting it where the old LCD screen used to hide on the Halo variant, but this worked out better because you don't actually have to move your hands very far to get to this. And it is somewhat ambidextrous if you reach around with your other finger there. Snug it up real tight here so it doesn't get loose in the heat of battle. Alrighty, now we're gonna get this cable, make sure that we're going into the right connector back on the board here. I believe this is it. Nope, that's it right there. Make sure I get this facing the right direction here. I don't have my good glasses on right now, so it's still tricky. Okay. And then these I fold over just to make a nice little thicker cable for it to grab onto. Clean this up a little bit. So no soldering required, make it really easy. Loosen that up a bit. Loosen this up a bit. Snug just so it doesn't come loose. Alrighty, dress these cables around just so they're a little bit neater, so they don't catch in the case. Alrighty, go ahead and plug the battery back in. Got to test this thing, make sure it works before we... Alright. What I am going to do is I'm going to disconnect the rumble just so it doesn't fly out of here.
SMG X3. Select a weapon. SMG X3.
Alrighty, got a weapon. I'm going to test it out here.
Let's move out.
Oh yeah. And that's it. You just put it in, run little wires now. If you want to retain the handle here, you do it slightly differently. Instead of just having a straight wire that goes over here, you'd run a parallel line. So you would run another pair of wires to here, or you could actually run them into here, back to here. So you could retain control. Actually, I could just plug another pair of cables in here and run them over there, and that could act as the switch as well. So you could have a switch here and a switch here. As long as you wire them in parallel, it'll work just fine. Then you could have this as a reload and this as a reload. But I have no intention of ever using this. I'm not a fan of that design, so I'm not going to use that. I'll just use this. And then you just put the gun back together. While I have it open, I'm going to do a little other housekeeping things here, but that is all. Hope you enjoy. Catch you guys later.